died in the oh, dude, his body flew across the room.
He fucking flew, dude.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can feel it in your touch.
Pointed.
Oh, you just grabbed it. Who said I like the rough like that?
Oh, hello? I'm a good girl, because I'm good at what I do.
Come on, Jay.
I'm trying to wake up, goddammit! I gotta go to school!
Make you work for it.
I wonder if I could beat up. Oh my god! You should have been the one to get hit for that.
Not bad. But if you are bad, you're good at being bad. And we like people who are good at being bad. Who wants to play with me? Anybody? Do I have any people who want to take me up on that offer? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Bloodella! Oh, for the new people who are in here, welcome to the shit show that is Wicked Love. So, I hope you enjoy yourself. It's gonna be a wild ride.
He died in the oh, dude, his body flew across the room.
He fucking flew, dude.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can feel it in your touch.
Pointed.
Oh, you just grabbed it. Who said I like the rough like that?
Oh, hello? I'm a good girl, because I'm good at what I do.
Come on, Jay.
I'm trying to wake up, goddammit! I gotta go to school!
Make you work for it.
I wonder if I could beat up. Oh my god! You should have been the one to get hit for that.
Not bad. But if you are bad, you're good at being bad. And we like people who are good at being bad. Who wants to play with me? Anybody? Do I have any people who want to take me up on that offer? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Bloodella! Oh, for the new people who are in here, welcome to the shit show that is Wicked Love. So, I hope you enjoy yourself. It's gonna be a wild ride.
On the Switch.
Hello, hello, hello! How is everybody doing tonight? Tonight we are going to be talking about zodiacs and astrology. Just a reminder, this is for entertainment purposes only. Uh, I am I will be doing some tarot readings tonight. I am not a professional tarot reader, so please don't take anything I read to heart tonight. So yeah. But as I said, tonight is Zodiacs and Astrology, and I am here with Queen of the East, Ryan Relish, Snowman Burner, and the Great Gatsby. And Queen, would you like to say
Yes,
anything?
I would. So anybody that comes into chat, it is a requirement that you tell us your zodiac sign so that we can read about you and get to learn a little bit about our chat. So just a little fun thing to do. I see Italian mermaids in there. I already know what she is. She's a Virgo. So this shall be fun because I know a little bit about her. So we'll see if she is like the embodiment of a Virgo.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess we'll start off with a little bit of history on astrology. So,
Yes.
astrology has been around for about 25,000 years, which is really crazy. It was originally started by the Babylonians, and it went from Mesopotamia and it spread to Europe via the Islamic scholars, and it flourished in Europe during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. And then from there, it fell from favor during the Enlightenment, and it has reemerged in modern times. The astrology that we know today is completely different from the way it was back then. It says most cultures have practiced some form of sky watching using knowledge of planetary movements as inspiration for religious rituals and monuments, and to chart the passage of time and the changing of seasons. There is evidence, for instance, that lunar cycles were being recorded as early as 25,000 years ago. It seems a natural part of human experience to seek meaning in the sky. The Babylonians were skilled astronomers who carefully documented the cycles of the planets. It is from the Babylonians that we have the Zodiac, a device based on the constellations through which the sun travels during the year, and created to regulate the calendar and to chart future planetary movements, making prediction possible. Sorry, my phone's being weird. Gradually, the zodiac became unhooked from its constellation backdrop and became the collection of 12 equal sized zodiac signs we recognize today. Astrology spread from Babylon to Greece and Egypt. Alexandria became the intellectual center of the ancient world, and it is here that the concept of the horoscope was born. It brought together the Babylonian zodiac with Greek notions of the four elements and the celestial sphere. I can't even talk. Please excuse me. Alongside Egyptian symbolism, it also infused astrology with Neoplatonist philosophy, with its belief in a magical correspondence between sky and earth. By the 2nd century, horoscopic astrology was fully formed and popular in Rome, where it was favored by emperors and commoners alike.
Oh. Alright, gonna catch up on the comments. Anna says, oh, she is definitely the embodiment of a Virgo. She also said, I saw a status the other day that said, when is Mercury coming out of the microwave because I can't do this anymore. I like that.
Oh,
That was
Lord.
good.
Um,
So do we want to go around and have everybody in here tell their sign
yes,
and what they are?
most definitely. Queen, we could start with you.
I'm a Capricorn. You know, the wisdom of the zodiac is what they say. It's or the grandfather also. I've heard that one. The
Really?
grandfather of the zodiac. Heard that one.
Okay.
So
Interesting. We like it.
Oh.
And Ryan?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh
Better
no,
known
you
as
gotta
a,
say it like you said it earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
better known as a saggy titty Tarius.
Let's go.
I love that.
And Burner?
I'm a Cancer.
He's
He
Cancer.
is a Cancer. And Gabsby?
I am a Gemini.
We love the Geminis.
Not most, no.
And I am an Aries.
The
I hear
fire
we're supposed to be very
sign.
fiery and spirited.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
facts.
A little mean sometimes.
Yeah, it's
Only when I
facts.
have to
Checks
be.
out.
They're
It checks out.
feisty.
I can be feisty. Not gonna lie. What we got here? Nothing.
Nothing.
Anyways. Alright, so, I'm trying to see. They had. So it says
Aries
astrology
to
is now
Aries
enjoying a
back,
surge in
right.
popularity, particularly among the millennial generation. And with unprecedented access to astrological information online, for many, this curiosity now stretches well beyond sun signs to include awareness of the whole birth chart. So it says that astrology was created to give meaning to our lives, pretty much, because a lot of people believed that our lives meant nothing, pretty much. So in that aspect, it was created to pretty much give meaning to us and our personalities, and that is where it came in with the birth chart, where you if you know your birthday and all of that, then you can figure out your personality traits, what makes people tick, just different little things like that. So
I use it to read people. I use it for the I use it to really, like, for one, I use it for fun. Like, because to me it is a lot of fun, especially if that person does have those traits that is supposedly in their sign. It's just amusing to me.
you were
But
very
I also
right,
love
Italian Mermaid.
Yeah.
We do get angry fast, but we do forgive just as fast. We do not hold a grudge.
Aries,
Yeah, we
Well,
do not
girl.
hold a grudge at all.
all the earth signs. I speak for all of us. We hold grudges the very best. Like, there ain't nobody else better than an earth sign holding a grudge. We do it for a lifetime.
Confirmed.
We won't let it
Right.
go. That's just
My
how-
daughter's like, well, I mean, my daughter's a Scorpio.
Anna knows about Scorpios. Anna knows about Scorpios.
Look, I'm just gonna say she a feisty little booger.
Mhm.
And Queen has heard some of the little arguments that we get into. My daughter is 6 years
Mhm.
old, and she will give me the what for real quick, and make
Like a
me
teenager.
and
Like a
make me feel like an ass just as quick.
Damn.
She breaks out the logic, and I'm like, oh, I can't argue with you on that.
She said, "Oh yeah, but Tauruses are worse than us with the grudges." That's true.
Yup.
That is true. A Taurus, I
Yup.
think,
Yup.
because they're bullheaded, so they are
Right.
like, that's it, final,
Mhm.
forever and ever.
Lieutenant
you know
Colonel
about the-
Wallenberg.
Oh, we know about the Scorpio. Yeah, we know about Aunt Rose. Joey's aunt is a Scorpio, and to me, she is like, what is a Scorpio? Like, anything that they describe, she might argue it, but facts are facts. She is just.
Right.
And what gets me is they're a water sign, right? They're a water sign. I'm like, how are they not a fire sign? To me, like, they are exactly what fire signs are. Like, they are aggressive. They can be. You know, again, I will say it's usually for a reason. If you're with the right Scorpio.
Mallory
For
said,
a
I'm
reason.
just one of them spicy
Someone's got to stand up
Virgos.
for the water signs.
Somebody's got to be the
They-
backbone for the entire collective of them.
That's true.
Right?
And Scorpios are, I will say, like, I'm not intimidated by anyone,
You couldn't possibly.
but I have been checked by a Scorpio, and that is his aunt. That's Aunt Rose. She has checked me, and I got real silent real quick, and then I started crying. Nobody's ever done that to me in my life. She made me cry in the car. I was pregnant, to be fair, but she did make me cry. I cried. I was like, I was ugly crying too, like snot slinging type crying. Like it was not cute. It was bad. See, Anna, facts, true. Yep. She'll check anybody. She does not give two shits. Her own kids, her nieces, her nephews, the wife. She doesn't care.
Oh,
She will carry that shit. She's also a New York Italian crazy Scorpio. Yeah, all of that.
Hold on a second, y'all. I'm having audio issues.
Can I still be heard?
Okay.
Amber's here.
Yeah. You guys hear me?
Yeah. Whoa, you're loud, bro. Why are you so loud? Everybody, this is my baby sister Amber. She takes care of the TikToks for Raw Nation.
Hello,
Hola.
everyone.
Howdy.
Where's your video?
Hi, Amber.
Hi. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know.
Anna said, hey, there she is. And she's laying down.
I'm not laying down. I'm on the couch.
Oh, you're on the couch?
Yeah.
Alright.
There we go.
Amber, what's your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
She's barely an Aquarius. She is on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius.
Yes, that makes me cooler.
It doesn't make you cooler. It makes you more complicated, dude. That's why you can't make decisions on shit.
We are considered the loners, okay? Which is so sad because we're actually not meant. Like when I was reading about my sign, they were like, we're considered the loners. We're not meant to actually be with anybody. Yeah,
Nice.
I know.
Wow.
People don't like us. We're. It's so sad because it's like, you know, when you see those TikToks and like, you know, those videos where they do all the signs, we always end up getting all the bad traits for whatever reason. I don't know.
I think that's for every sign. Like my sign is boring. We're very boring. We're boring in the bed. We're boring apparently through life. All we focus on is work. All we care about is the money. That's it. If there's in the bedroom, if you throw some dollar bills in there, maybe you might get a little excitement out of it.
Damn.
All right,
That's how we make it sound.
So my next question is, so we all know our zodiac signs, but do you know your Chinese zodiac sign?
If you don't, I got
you.
I am a dragon.
I think I'm a monkey.
I think I'm the rat.
I'm a pig.
If you
You're
don't,
what,
I got
Ryan?
you.
I'm a pig. The boar.
Oh, okay.
The boar. I think Anna's the boar too. Which is funny because she's so if there's a wheel, I'll show you guys the wheel. There is a wheel, and whatever the opposite of that wheel is what you are supposed to not get along with. That's what the book says. So like that's gonna be where you have the most different opinions, everything. That person on the opposite side of the wheel is what you are. Now mine is weird.
So I think there's a chart in my astrology book
There it is.
that's the same way.
Mm-hmm. So that, can y'all see? No, yeah, you can. Barely.
Barely. There we go.
There. That's the wheel, right there. And so you see the arrows, whatever the opposite side is, that's what you will have the most difference with.
Anna says I'm a pig, I think.
She is a pig. No, I'm joking. I love you.
Wow, queen.
It was just the open opportunity. I'm sorry. I love you. Just don't come for me. I'm gonna pay for that later. I'm a snake. Supposedly,
Yes.
but if
Sneaky snake.
you Google it though, it says I'm a horse. So I don't know what the hell I am.
That's weird.
She's a snake.
In the book,
Sneaky
I'm
little
a snake.
Yeah.
Little slithery, little snaky snake.
A little snake. Amber, do you know what you are?
That's it. I think I'm a monkey, but I actually really don't know.
1998. I got you. Hold on. While I'm looking for this, y'all chit chat.
So I have a fun little book. It's gonna get a little sweary up in here, y'all. It's called "What's Your Fucking Sign?" So we'll be reading out of that too. It's gonna be interesting. So while she's looking for that, I'm gonna read the back of it a little bit. It says, your astrological makeup is no fucking joke. What's your fucking sign is your opportunity to better relate to your managers, coworkers, love interests, friends, and family, and know why they do all the shit they do. If you have ever wondered why your Aries boss is such a hard ass, been convinced that a Virgo in your life sleeps with a label maker under their pillow, or tried to get your Capricorn friend to lighten the fuck up, just look to the stars. Full of sun sign specific details about all 12 members of the Zodiac, you can discover all the right ways to attract, befriend, love, and otherwise handle the people in your life based on their cosmic DNA. When your Pisces friend is emoting, show them a little love. When that Aquarius in your social feed is on their soapbox, have a listen. And when your Leo lover wants the spotlight, know they'll give you plenty of warmth from that glow too. Embrace all the incredible ways astrology is there to guide you through your batshit interactions, curious crosswords, and sweetest moments with each and every sign. What's your fucking sign?
Period.
I like it.
That sounds amazing.
Right? It gets better. Ask Queen. It gets better.
Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, Amber, you are a tiger.
Nice. We like it. Greater.
You are a earth tiger. Because there are metals to your... Well, metals, wood, fire, water. There's all of that. That also goes with your zodiac. So, we'll be doing that. We're gonna do all of that. But let's continue
I like
on.
that. I like that, Anna. I'll take my label maker everywhere.
She would. She is like that, too, with any and everything. Go ahead. Lighten up, Bree. I'm not that.
All right.
Like
so since Anna likes to mess with you a little bit, we're gonna go to her side.
Let's go.
Which is Virgo. We have not read about Virgo yet.
We haven't.
All right. So Virgo, perfectly imperfect, aka the maiden. She is an earth sign, mutable and feminine, and she is ruled by Mercury. On a good day, organized, rational, and resourceful. On a bad day, perfectionist, obsessive, obnoxious.
Virgos are amazing. That's what she just
famously Virgo, Freddie Mercury, Beyonce, and Adam Sandler. 3 really good ones. Let's go.
That is the Queen Bee. Oh.
Alright, so Virgos have a reputation for being crazy critical. Perfectionist, but this sign is so much more than their nitpicky ticks. Sure, they're detailed people, and they know how to achieve a damn goal. This sign can get it, but everything they do is to improve the lives of others. If their inner critic is bugging you, take solace in knowing that it's bugging them too. They're twice as hard on themselves as they are on anyone else. So they need people like you to remind them that progress is perfection and that even their flaws are beautiful. We are more critical about ourselves, I think, than about others. I get that. So, working under a Virgo.
I would never. I'll tell you that. I love you, but I would never. Never. You hear me?
Cards on the table. Working under Virgo can be rough. This sign has some sky-high standards, unrealistic expectations, and intense methods. But if you can handle the heat, they'll help forge you into a better version of yourself.
I can agree with that.
Virgo bosses are constantly pushing their employees as realists. They know when something's unachievable. They just think you should strive anyway.
Mm-hmm.
People born under this sign can't stomach mediocrity, and they're definitely not here for any lazy, entitled bullshit. When you work for Virgo, you achieve greatness or die trying, or quit and find a Libra to work for.
Damn! Now they're burning another sign. I love this book. I love this book.
This is great. The Virgo employee. Virgo's perfectionist tendencies might be nightmarish in a boss, but they're a fucking godsend in an employee. This super reliable sign gets shit done and done well, especially if it has anything to do with problem solving. Research and organization, Virgos are also awesome at fixing broken systems and developing even better ones. And they're just as happy to work with others as they are to go it alone. Give them some proper instructions, numbered lists, and bullet points preferred, and watch them go. So do we want to do the meet cute too?
We're reading everything. All of it. On every sign in this group, and whoever's in chat that wants a reading. They're fully read. All of it.
She said yup, and yup.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the Virgo meet cute. Now these get a little cray, so just be prepared. Virgos have a harder time than most putting themselves out there, which means relinquishing a little more control than they'd like. Shocker. Because they tend to trust algorithms more than people, you're more likely to meet up with Virgo by swiping right. They can be a little cool at first, but their silence isn't judgment. Well, it isn't always judgment.
Damn.
Virgos can just get lost in the recesses of their own minds. This sign believes in quality over quantity. So once they find a connection with someone, they're likely to stick around. How to woo the shit out of them. When you first start talking to Virgo, keep things very chill. Maybe get to know each other over text for a while before meeting up. They're going to want to rewrite each text like 12 times, and they can't do that in person. Well, when you do meet, go somewhere quiet and relaxed like a coffee shop. This sign wants to know that you can hold your own in a conversation. They like a little wit as long as they can understand it. And a little sparkle, but they love insightful commentary, and they're wary of flash. Virgos need to know if they like the real you. How to dazzle on your date. Once you've passed Virgo's initial testing phase, you can finally go on a real-life date. Make sure you pick a place they like rather than showing off a favorite of yours. Virgo's disappointment is not subtle, and there's no point in letting them ruin the shit you love. You know, my son is like this. This is so my son. Somewhere in all of that preamble, they probably mentioned a few safe options. If not, definitely ask. Impressing Virgo is just a matter of having your shit together and putting a little thought into things. This sign loves a planner because they cannot roll with the punches. My son is not a planner at all.
I will say Anna is a good planner, and she can roll with the punches, but at the same, and she can tell me if I'm wrong, but like she likes like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. If there's something that changes, okay, she can move with it, but if there's too much of it,
well, you know, I will say that my son's not good with a lot of change. As a Virgo, yeah. I guess that's him.
Yeah. Like, you know, she said, "Oh, I'm a planner."
Is very, very hard for him. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Mm-hmm. How to cut through the bullshit with a Virgo. First and foremost, take any complaining with a margarita rim of salt. Virgos are born perfectionists, and they can be a little much when things aren't just so. It really is them, not you, and they know it. You can try to read their mood, but at some point you just gotta go for it. Order the dessert for two, lean in for the kiss, ask for the second date, whatever. Just do what you can to get past Virgo's prickly exterior so you can get to know the kind-hearted person inside.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is
She's
where
a soft. She's a soft.
this is where it gets a little crazy. Between the sheets with Virgo. all,
I've heard stories, so I'm like,
what? Although this sign is represented by the maiden, Virgos are anything but virginal.
oh,
Wow.
I'm not saying a word. I ain't saying shit. I'm gonna keep my mouth.
They view
shut.
sex as a basic need like food and water.
We are nymphomaniacs, my sister-in-law said.
That doesn't mean their sex life is basic, though. Just like a delicious meal, they like their sex life spicy. This is the one area where Virgos can completely let loose and release all of their many frustrations. It's like having an alter ego that only select people get to see, but don't expect to see Superman while Clark Kent's working. There's a time and a place for that shit. How to whet their appetite. With Virgo, you need to do more than warm them up. You need to melt away their insecurities, make sure the time and place are right for some relaxation. Then let this sign know how sexy they are. Hey. Bonus points if your appreciation ventures beyond Virgo's appearance, but don't worry too much about being super smooth and seductive. This sign likes a little inexperience. Plus, turning you on turns them on, and they're really fucking good at it. Because as talented researchers, they've taken the time to study your likes and dislikes. Wow.
Yeah. She said, yup, that's so true.
How to blow their fucking minds. This is the one area of their life where Virgos feel comfortable enough to explore and experiment, so you better make it worth their fucking while. That's what the book says, okay?
Damn.
Be open to whatever they want to try, or let them teach you something new. Make them feel wanted. Show Virgo that that you're willing to put in some effort to learn what they like and give them what they want. And don't be afraid of a little role play. This dominant sign is finally ready to surrender control. They want you to take it. And then how to get what you need. You don't have to say or do a damn thing to get what you want when you're sleeping with a Virgo. This sign is constantly clocking you. They study your reactions and adjust accordingly, always trying to improve their performance. These perfectionists need to please you in order to enjoy themselves. So let them. But if you want to help them out by giving them a hint here and there, they won't mind. This is the one area of their life where they're happy to take orders. You like taking orders, Anna? Rare. Let's go.
She said, oh my god, so accurate.
Alright, and let's see.
Let's see.
So we'll go with the last word. Next time Virgo's perfectionism is pissing you off, remember that they really can't help it. It comes from a good, if occasionally misguided place. A little patience and hard data can go a long way in smoothing over any Virgo-related issues. But when all else fails, make them laugh. God knows Virgos need a little levity in their overly structured lives. And then Virgo's motto, do as I say and as I do.
Damn. Absolutely, she said. Damn.
I mean, there's more in there, but we'll have to get into that one in the next one we do. Because we only have a limited amount of time for this.
Yes.
Alright,
I see. Said spicy.
Spicy
Very.
as fuck.
The
Rare.
book reads the hell out of you. That I will give it that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it really does. I love this
We don't
book.
need-
It was
we don't need
very
to do
much
that.
worth the money I spent. So.
And I know there's more people. I'll be like dead last. Don't worry about that. It'll happen, but just not right now. Like
Yeah, me
look
and
at all the
Queen will
people here.
probably be the last two signs to be read. So
Yeah. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
You'll go? You're a Sagittarius?
Sagittarius.
We haven't read the Sagittarius yet either.
She said I'm not vanilla by any means, so it's on point.
Right. Alright, 114. 114. Let me find 114.
Now, babe, you're gonna have to be the one that accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can get to 114, I'll be doing good. Alright, here we go. Sagittarius, the eternal fucking optimist. AKA the Archer. Your signs are fire, mutable, and masculine, and you are ruled by Jupiter. On a good day, you are funny, adventurous, and idealistic. On a bad day, you are reckless, impatient, and judgmental. Famously
Accurate.
Sagittarius, Britney Spears, Chrissy Teigen, and DJ Khaled. However the fuck you say that.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
Another one.
Nice.
Another one.
Another one.
Alright, so you know those movies where the lead evades their would-be killer by throwing themselves off a skyscraper? Is that you? I'll kill myself before you kill me. Revealing their base
giving somebody the pleasure.
Revealing their base jumping gear as they glide to safety. That's the story playing on a loop in the head of every Sagittarian. This sign's high energy, optimism, and confidence can seem to border on delusion at times. But man, they pull shit off. Sagittarians want to know more, see more, and do more. They're constantly testing the boundaries of their comfort zones. And because they're so damn good at everything, they can get a little preachy with the rest of us mere mortals. But they definitely keep life interesting. Alright, working under a Sagittarius. Although Sagittarians like to think they know better than anyone else, people born under this sign don't always make the best leaders. They tend to go off and do their own thing, leaving everyone else to wonder what the hell's going on. That Sagittarian independence and impatience makes these folks some of the most talented entrepreneurs. But they can be hard to find in the corporate world. If you work under a rare Sagittarian boss, you can definitely benefit from their enthusiasm and self-assurance. You just might have to manage up at times. Interesting. Alright, the Sagittarius employee. Innovative, high energy, productive, Sag sounds like the perfect employee, and they can be as long as they have the freedom to do things the way they want. This sign isn't great at following orders. They usually have their own methods in mind, but you can't argue with their results. This is why Ryan gets fired on a daily.
Man.
We had to squeeze that in there.
Definitely. It's okay. It's okay. But you can't argue with the results. As long as shit gets done, who cares how? Oh, you care? Then you're going to struggle with stubborn Sag. The solution is compromise. When it's important that Sag follows instructions, tell them that and make them write shit down. When it's not important, just let it go. You're going to start writing shit down, sir.
According to my sign in that book, I don't take orders, remember?
Oh,
You compromise, though.
Our mom and grandmother is Sagittarius. Let me just say, some of this I'm like, yes, and some of it I'm like,
no.
Yeah.
Maybe. How to get them motivated. Gabs, tell me if this is true. The first step in getting great work from a Sag is giving them a real challenge. Don't waste this clever sign on mundane tasks, or their boredom will morph into disruptive stubbornness. Also, be very clear about the result you want and avert your eyes while they do what they need to do to make it happen. Being micromanaged kills Sagittarius's buzz, and a discouraged Sag is an unproductive Sag. But this sign is all about working smarter, not harder. So you probably don't want to see how the sausage gets made anyways. Just be happy it's off your fucking plate.
My goodness.
I love this book.
So the Sages
so
I know
accurate.
are like that too. Some traits apply and some don't. Yeah.
That's accurate though. Like if I get pissed off during a stream, I won't even be like, bye, I'll just end it. I'm discouraged at that point. It's like, nope, I'm done.
Wow.
I just feel like that's so rude. Am I the only one that has like this
I
thing
think
of,
it's
like,
rude too.
Rude.
It is.
I've seen
like-
people do that, and I'm like,
I
but-
can't.
Like
I can't.
the book said.
I've got to rate out. And if I get frustrated, I'm like, okay, this stream is over. We're gonna rate out.
yeah,
guys.
at least let the people know. You know, like, okay,
Right.
I'm not feeling it. Sorry, y'all.
I mean,
Deuces.
I'll say, I'll be like, I'm pissed, so this is the end of the stream, bye. But like,
No. Don't let
sometimes
people
I'll just be like, click, done.
If you see his head
Not
turn
today.
and he's angry, it's over.
Right. Alright, the Sagittarius meet cute. Look for the person lecturing their friends over what constitutes an IPA, and you've probably found yourself a Sagittarian. This sign loves to tell you things you don't know, and thanks to their thirst for knowledge, they can school you on pretty much any subject. That can be obnoxious down the line, but at first it's fucking enchanting. Sagittarians are bright, shiny, passionate people who know how to turn on the charm. You won't have to worry about them bullshitting you, though this sign is all about honesty and integrity. So enjoy the conversation
Integrity.
and see where it takes you.
From my experience. Guys. Maybe it changes as they get older. I don't know, but
I think it kind of plays into the delusion of a Sagittarius too. Like they think they know everything, and so they'll
Right.
tell you everything that they know.
yes.
And then
I'm dumb as a
They
box of
know.
rocks, let me tell you.
All
I love
right,
that.
so here we go, Gabsby. How to woo the shit out of them.
I did
If
it.
there were
I
a
got you.
competition
doesn't
for
apply
most
to-
talkative signs, Sagittarius would be tied with Gemini. Which is fucking saying something. No pun intended. So give them something to talk about. Take a peek at their probably copious number of tweets and see if you can find some common ground. Sag wants to see your curious mind in action, so ask plenty of questions and show them you're interested in how their exceptional mind works. And if you really want to win them over, show them you know how to hold up your end of a conversation. Is that true?
They don't want to do the work. You must ask. They'll tell you about themselves. They got plenty to know.
I wanted
Alright.
to talk about you when we first started dating.
Wrong.
Don't give me that. No, not wrong. What had happened was I had told you you were beautiful, and you straight up said, "I have a boyfriend." Click.
Oh my.
It worked.
That's rude.
Did you
Oh,
have a
the-
boyfriend?
Totally is.
And then a week later, she messaged me. She's like, "I'm sorry, we got off on the wrong foot. Let's talk." I'm like, "Oh, you want to talk to me now? Okay."
I had a boyfriend. Okay. It wasn't
Look, air
serious.
quotes, boyfriend.
Yeah.
Need to get Dad on here too before you do Aquarius. Yeah, because Amber, as you know, she's an Aquarius too. We're gonna be reading the fuck out of her. I can't wait. This is gonna be amazing. Go ahead. Sorry.
How to cut through the bullshit. Self-assured Sagittarians see no reason not to be themselves at all times. For better or worse, their optimism isn't a front. It's the root of their confidence. Sagittarians truly believe that shit will work itself out and people are generally good and lollipops grow on trees. Okay, no, they're not. They're idealists, not toddlers, most of the time. But if you fuck with their worldview by being deceitful or disingenuous, they will drop you on your ass. This sign wants to hear about your latest adventure or how you solved a problem at work. The kinds of things that let them know who you really are. And next, between the sheets with a Sagittarius.
Let's get it.
This fire sign goes full tilt at everything in life, and sex is no exception. The way Sag sees it, there's no point in delaying gratification when you could be enjoying every moment. Hold on a second.
She's kicking her son
She's
out of the
reading
room.
them.
Get the fuck out. So my sister-in-law said she was playing her options, talking about you.
Alright, their optimism isn't a front. Oh, wait, no, that's not. So they're not going to wait for the third date if they don't have to. They're also not going to delay their orgasm, but at least they last long enough for multiples. This sign knows what they like. Sex that's spontaneous, passionate, and just plain fun. Leave the wine and roses. Take the tequila and rope ties instead. Oh, Jesus.
Fuck
Wow.
yeah.
You know, tequila's a big no-no.
Hey, look. Some people like tequila, okay?
Listen, I'm a fighter on tequila, apparently. Ha ha ha, spicy, innocent.
Right? So, how to whet their appetite. For signs like Sag, the brain is an erogenous zone. You have to tease both mind and body to get them going. Luckily for you, that means that any good conversation can have a very happy ending. Start off with a little witty banter. Keep it sexy, though. It's not a fucking Comedy Central roast.
Lame.
Once you've got Sag smiling, go in with some playful touch. Tickling and roughhousing can light Sag's fire in no time. Then skip right over conventional foreplay. Sag is happy to put that time to better use.
You be tickling him, huh?
Scoop like
you
the
be
Zach.
like,
I will not confirm or deny.
like coochie coochie.
Woo. Woo.
oh
So, we're moving on to somebody else, right?
No, we're finishing out this one. We're finishing out these couple last ones real quick.
That's right.
How to blow their fucking minds. Since all great sex with Sagittarius starts with a conversation, the first thing you need to do is get them to shut the fuck up.
Facts.
Just go for it. They'll catch on quickly. This sign hates routine, so flow from one position to the next. Keep them on their toes or hands with different places, unexpected times, new moves, and sexy underwear, and they'll never be able to get enough of you. And don't forget to stroke their ego, among other things. Hey.
Just remember, if you don't want to do any of the adult acts, just don't switch anything up, and I'll leave you alone.
Break out a playbook and ask them to master a pose with you.
I thought that was
Yep, I thought that was going somewhere else.
How to get what you need. Sagittarians see no point in playing shit coy or making them into it your needs. When you can, just come out and say what you want. You may as well come out with it, because you can bet your ass they're not going to mince words with you. Sex with Sag isn't a damn guessing game, it's a tennis match. They want an easy and enthusiastic give and take, so ask for what you want. Unless it's post-coital cuddle time. Sag won't hang around for intimacy, but you can just keep them talking and they won't fucking notice.
Damn.
I mean, I love my cuddles, so that last part's a little wrong, but
And so the last
everything else spot on.
The last word is Sagittarians have some pretty awesome superpowers: optimism, intelligence, invincibility. But now you have one too, okay? It's less power and more insider info, but as any Sag will tell you, knowledge is power. Whether you were wondering how to get this sign to settle down, or you want in on the endless optimism, you now have all the tools you need. And your motto is, leap and the net will appear.
Okay.
So do we
I like
want to
it.
That's spot on.
do we want to do a couple of the Chinese zodiacs real
Let's
quick?
do it.
Switch it up a little
Alright.
bit.
Alright, so who wants to go first?
I'll go first again.
Okay. What's yours again? Tell me.
I'm the boar.
You're the boar. Do you know what your element is?
No.
We're gonna find out. What's your year?
His element
95.
is fire, I thought.
No. Depends on what year he was born.
Oh.
95.
95?
Yeah.
I forget. Chinese
You're
zodiac's different.
baby! Oh my god, 95?
I'm 27.
I should have said.
Oh my god. Are we the oldest? We're the oldest.
We are.
Here.
We are the oldest here.
Damn. Okay, so 95.
I am the oldest out of everybody, though.
The boar. You're wood. So let's go find wood. That's wood. We got this. That's the dog.
Orc.
Wolf.
Killing
Bark
me.
for me, yeah. Bark for me, Daddy. Bark, bark.
Bork. Bork.
It's a big book. Hold on.
Can I get a
Gotta-
hi?
Hi.
There we go.
Damn right. Name.
Ah, it's got something in my eye.
Way to go.
All that fucking ego.
Yeah, that inflated my head. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Ox. The rat. I'm finding all of them but the boar. 1 second. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Let's see.
Is it in alphabetical order?
No. There we go. Found the boar. No. That would have made it way easier. That would have been common sense. But, no. Okay. So, we have the personality of the boar. There's the child of the boar. Let's read about the wood boar. The wood boar can unwittingly manipulate others with remarkable facility. Facility? Yes. Is that how I say it? That's how you say it. Although he is concerned with his personal gains and ambitions, he will also be inclined to devote a good deal of time to charitable organizations and is an excellent manager of social functions and club activities. He loves to help all who come in touch with him and will try his best to get along with everyone. Since he is a splendid promoter, he will also be adept to securing financing for his business deals. Extremely good hearted, he will recommend. I'm not a good reader, so don't y'all come for me. Clemency? Yes.
There you go.
There. Even for the most unworthy people, and is often not selective about whom he associates with. Consequently, his boisterous, unworthy friends may dupe or drag him into the mud with them if he spends too much time in their company. On the other hand, he will not be rewarded for the confidence he places in people and will assume important positions because of his gift for bringing people together. Wood makes him expansive, but scrupulous enough?
Scrupulous?
Scrupulous, thank you. Enough to operate by accepted methods. He will seek to be connected with the right people and will undertake ambitious corporate ventures. Okay. A persuasive talker, the wood boar will love to entertain. He also has the ability to create a conjugal atmosphere wherever he goes. His positive and cheerful ways will encourage people to support both his vices and virtues.
Interesting.
Interessante.
So, you know me better than I know myself, so
And your best compatibility is the rabbit, the boar, and the sheep. There's no name next to it, so I'm just guessing now. All right. So what else would you like to know about? So there's a lot. There's, like I said, the child, compatibility with other signs.
Who am I least compatible with?
So for the boar, the snake. So you want to read about that?
Sure.
Okay. The boar and the snake may always remain strangers because they never manage to break the ice completely when having a conversation. The snake's trust is given only to a chosen few, and he will present this VIP status only after he has made a suitable evaluation. The boar is an open book to every animal, saying, take it or leave it, which only serves to confuse the snake. The snake will be thrown off by the boar's lack of agenda, and the boar will be turned off by the snake's skeptical behavior. So, there's that. Yay!
I think we're past the whole like breaking the ice. Considering
Yes.
I'm not going to talk about it on the podcast, but you know the whole you talking about Joey thing.
That's right. Compatibility. So I'm trying to figure out your most suitable. The rabbit, the sheep, and the boar. What are you, Gabs?
I believe I am the rat. I'm not
The
entirely
rat?
sure.
Hold on. What year are you now?
1999.
This takes a lot of work. Sorry, y'all. So 1999, you're the same as my sister then.
There we go. Is she
So
98 or 99?
She's 98. So you'd be after the tiger. God damn, all these fucking numbers, y'all. The rabbit.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. We're compatible.
You're the earth rabbit. So yeah, you're part of his circle. Right there. The top. You're at the top. So that means
sense.
you're preferable, basically.
Yeah,
All right.
rabbits.
The boar and the rabbit bring balance to each other's lives. The pig's sweet nature and generous heart win friendships easily, especially the rabbit's. The boar is also quickly taken with the rabbit. The rabbit makes a trusted friend and advisor to people born in the year of the boar. With his trademark gift of communication, the rabbit can influence the boar to make wise decisions. In response, the boar is a diehard supporter of the rabbit and will prop him when times get tough.
Indeed.
Oh,
That's like spot on.
that was like the best, and y'all didn't even know. Look at that. So y'all are made for each other.
Period.
Anna's a water boar.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to read that, Anna, because she's the opposite. Again, I'm the snake, so this will be fun. All right, who's next?
To be fair, we were on the topic of
You're
the rabbit.
muted, Wicked. I can't hear you.
I said I believe I am a fire dragon.
Oh, are you a fire dragon?
1988.
Oh, you and Joey, 1988, right? Yep.
Yeah.
He's a dragon. I know that. But what kind of dragon you are? So you should be the same as his, I would think.
Should be.
Should.
It's bad when you gotta go all the way up. No, you're an earth dragon.
I'm an earth dragon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about Aries being fire. But I can tell you in the regular zodiac, my least compatible is Scorpio. We are supposed to be sworn enemies.
Really?
Yes. Aries and Scorpio are supposed to be sworn enemies. Scorpios are the type of people who you're either going to love them or you're going to hate them. There's no in between with them. So, I mean, I have dated some Scorpios, and those were some very interesting relationships, just to say the least. And as I said, my daughter is a Scorpio, and absolutely adore her, love her.
Of course.
That's my
See,
baby.
I don't know actually who I am not supposed to get along with. Or like not compatible with, don't meet eye to eye with. I've actually never figured that out.
I don't really see eye to eye with my own sign either.
With your own what?
With my own sign. Like I dated my daughter's daddy is an Aries, and we butted heads like crazy. But I think it's because we were both trying to assert dominance in the relationship. Because I'm very dominant.
Oh
at times,
no.
you know?
Not
Mommy.
Dommy Mommy. No way.
I can be, you know, I can sit back and submit a little bit, but don't completely take my dominance away, okay?
She didn't want to say sub. That'd be too sexual for the podcast. Not that we haven't already talked about it enough.
That's crossing the line.
But saying sub is crossing the line, yeah.
Nothing else was, but that right there, too much.
Good God.
Not the stroking of ego amongst other things is what the book said. That wasn't enough.
It meant
right?
your nose.
Well, speaking of controlling, hold on. Let's go. Let's read this. Let's read about the Earth Dragon.
Let her cook.
This, and mind you, this is also Joey, so we're kind of doing a 2-for-1er here. This sociable, executive type dragon will have a compulsive drive to control his environment and the people who surround him. As a dragon, he is bound to be. I wish I could fucking read better. I do. I hate when this happens to me. Because, like, I also, like, I know all eyes are on me, so, like, a word that I normally could say just fine. I'm like, sounding it out like a 2-year-old, like, skip it, and would be folly to expect less. However, he will be fair and appreciative of others people's opinions, even if he doesn't agree with them. Earth makes him realistic, stable, and oftentimes even a bit impersonal. Although not as severe as the other dragons, he will still have the basic urge to subjugate others. But he will be responsible for his approach, or reasonable for his approach to problems, and his leadership will be less dictatorial. He works incessantly to develop his talents and exploit his resources. One who realizes the value of the corporation, his type of dragon will seek to work for the good of all. He certainly cannot be accused of being selfish, stingy, or petty. The Earth Dragon's self-control does not mean that he is lacking in initiative. It's just that the Earth element influences him to be unhurried and to keep his aspirations solid and uncluttered. This is that fucking word pops up again. Okay, somebody help me. Ristocratic.
Aristocratic.
Thank you. Dragon is quiet, strong, and brave. Given to reflection and organization, this outburst of temper will be few, nor will he demean himself by arguing with those beneath him. When he is angered, however, he will retaliate quickly once his dignity is offended and will demand respect. I feel like that's more you than your Aries sign.
Yeah. Yeah, because
like, I feel like that's a lot more you.
We haven't read mine out of the book yet, but there's a lot of things with mine in this book that I have that I just don't relate to, you know?
Right? I feel like that this was way
But
more.
to
on
be
point.
fair, I am an April 12th Aries, so I'm very close to the end of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know?
Bordering Taurus.
Right. So.
All right, now we go back to the other book.
Yes.
We'll pause
So I
this
have
down.
Amber's pulled up.
Let's
Aquarius,
go.
right?
You better not be falling asleep
So,
over there. You slept all
She
day.
better
Yeah.
not be.
I'm not falling
So,
asleep.
Aquarius, a good fucking human, aka the water bearer. Your sign is air, fixed, and masculine, and you are ruled by Uranus.
Of course.
Uranus.
On a good day, you are inventive, open, and forward thinking. On a bad day, you are detached, argumentative, and temperamental. Famously Aquarius, Harry Styles, Oprah Winfrey, and Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen. Oh, Lord.
Makes sense.
Are Aquarians a little quirky? Yes. Are they brilliant? Also yes. These are the dreamers of dreams, always working hard to grow and evolve and create a better world. The chatty, charming nature of this air sign comes in handy when they're gathering support for insert cause here and voter registration events. Being good fucking humans doesn't mean they're compliant. This provocative sign likes to stir shit up. Maybe it's for the attention, or maybe it's the only way to make a difference. Regardless, it's fucking effective.
My father-in-law said, I am brilliant. He is also an Aquarius. They're both, my mother-in-law and father-in-law are in here.
Nice. Hello, hello. Give Aquarius the chance and they'll show you a whole new world. A whole new world.
Sing it.
Literally just thinking that too.
Quirky, effective. My father-in-law's just naming all his stuff out. He's got this.
Attention whores, Anna said. I like it.
Yeah.
Alright, so working under Aquarius. Aquarian bosses are kind of a rare creature since many spend their lives fighting the man. They also don't have a lot of interest in power or money, hate being tied down, and are a little too impulsive and impatient for most corporate gigs. But when you do find an Aquarian climbing the corporate ladder, it's usually because they believe in the work they're doing. Working for someone who encourages you to be creative and open can be incredibly rewarding. But you'll have to do your share of managing up with these eccentric employers. Alright. Aquarius in the trenches with you. Working with an Aquarian is a lot more fun when your salary isn't dependent on interpreting runes to figure out what the fuck they want. Not only do these creative geniuses make teamwork bearable by pulling their own weight, but they also make work bearable with their sense of humor. This sign is a bright spot in a monotonous open office plan. They can also be a giant fucking distraction because they prefer cracking jokes to following orders. So make sure you rein them in or cut them loose when they get a little too unruly.
Genius, humor, taking care of our sailors. He's just going.
I see that. Alright, the Aquarius employee. Creative and curious, Aquarians make wonderful employees. This innovative sign can help keep your company on the cutting edge by constantly challenging the status quo. And yeah, they can and will challenging your patience too. Aquarians need to believe in what they're doing and will question every fucking step, and you'll probably be baffled by their unconventional methods and stubbornness, but if you can help them see the bigger picture, they will constantly strive to make your company better and more successful.
That story was born on the wrong day.
Modest, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You said modest.
Because
and then
we
my
are
We can see by the list.
I love his input in there because we are genius. Yes. Yes, you are. Alright, how to get them motivated. Despite their unconventional attitude and a distaste for authority, Aquarians are pretty good at monotonous tasks. You just need to let them take ownership of what they're doing to keep them motivated. They won't just do anything, though. They're going to have to choose a task that's tailored to them and be specific when you explain what you want. Maybe have them repeat it back just to be sure they got it. As long as they have a goal to work toward and the freedom to get there their own way, Aquarians will make you proud. Alright, here we go. The Aquarius meet cute. Aquarians can be a little guarded when you first meet them. You would be too if people were always calling you weird.
He is weird. Have you met her? Look at her. Her face says weird. I say that with love because I know you.
So much love. So much love. But once this sign opens up, you'll be completely captivated by their wit, curiosity, and yes, endearing quirkiness. These dreamers are also deep thinkers and great conversationalists, and they can be a fucking challenge to pin down, understand, and impress. As long as you're open, kind, and fully functional human being, you've got a shot. Aquarians don't have time for another fucking project. Is that true,
Sorry, I'm reading
Amber?
the comments.
Yeah, I don't have time for none of this. My time is so much better than trying to pick somebody.
How to woo the shit out of them. As an air sign, Aquarians prioritize smart and articulate people who can hold their own in a battle of wits. They want stimulating conversations and a creative exchange of ideas. When you catch that inspired twinkle in their eye, you'll know you've got them on the hook. But don't just come at them with pub trivia. They want to see your passion and hear about the things that really matter to you. They also want to know they're not the only weirdo in the room, so show them your true self, quirks and all. Is that
Can't
true?
complain
That'd be
about
funny, too.
Wise
Is that
ever
true?
again because she complains about his wit all the time.
Oh, wait, no, that's not wit. That's just being annoying.
See?
Alright, how to dazzle on your date. Aquarians march to their own damn beat, so don't expect them to go for that tried and true shit. Romance and quiet dinners are for other air signs. Looking at you, Libra.
God. Why is that? That's the second time Libra
I know,
has been
right?
thrown. Right?
This
Might have to
whimsical
read it for the
bunch
long.
likes to keep things light and casual, figuring that there's plenty of time to get serious later. And they love to explore, so maybe try a new vegan bistro together or meet them for a lecture at the planetarium. Just let the night take you where it may, but make sure your date's in on the decisions. Aquarians hate being told what to do. Is that true?
Yes. Yes, that's very true.
Amber, we need to be with other geniuses.
I like that.
And Libra shade is heavy in this book. It is.
Yeah. How to cut through the bullshit. You don't have to worry about bullshit with this sign. Aquarians are unapologetically themselves. All of that sometimes annoying goodness. They're not faking it for the follows. They're honestly trying to make the world a better place, and they can be a little too opinionated in pursuit of that goal. If Aquarius seems distant, they're just in their own head, dreaming up solutions to the world's problems. Help them stay in the moment, and you just might prove yourself worthy of their attention. Annoying goodness.
Go for it.
Between the sheets with Aquarius. That's where it gets interesting. Aquarians are just as curious, adventurous, and open-minded in bed as they are pretty much everywhere else. Oh my god.
Gross.
And just like
Not my fault. Uh-oh.
And just like everywhere else, you're going to have to earn their attention by being respectful and understanding of who they are as a person. Help this passionate sign get out of their head and into their body, and you'll have some of the hottest sex of your life.
Yeah, very much.
My sister,
Yeah.
she's like, yes, absolutely.
Hannah
Oh,
said, I'm
gross.
going outside now. Aquarians are up for anything as long as they have the freedom to choose, and they do not shy away from their kinks.
Oh, not my father-in-law was saying, hello.
Oh. Oh.
I'm never gonna recover from this. Oh my god. Ew.
New trauma unlocked.
Right?
Yes.
Achievement unlocked. New trauma.
How to whet their appetite. As with all the air signs, the way to an Aquarian's body is through their brain. Clever conversation is a huge turn on, so is kindness. And if you can make them laugh, well, that's the Aquarian trifecta. Once you have their attention, you can help them slow that ever-worrying mind of theirs by having them focus on physical appeal, on the physical. Appeal to all 5 senses, letting them savor each sensation, but don't let shit get sappy unless you want to be laughed at instead of laughed with.
That sounds like something Amber would do. She does not
I
mind
have done it
laughing.
before.
See? Just you're rude.
Something that just has to happen.
Alright, so how to blow their fucking minds.
What?
Take fucking charge. Aquarians don't like to be told what to do, but decisive actions turn them on like no meek. Do you like this? Ever will. Because they spend so much time in their heads, it's a refreshing change of pace to focus on the physical. They want to enjoy the moment and not get lost in thought, which is exactly what will happen if you hesitate or hold back. Aquarius wants you to read them, explore with them, and help them discover things they don't even know they like. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Alright, so the last word for Aquarius. All Aquarians want in life is to be understood and to heal all of the world's ills. And maybe some decent fucking falafel. And now, having read up on an Aquarian relationship, you can help make at least one of those dreams a reality. If you can embrace their quirks and be a good fucking human, you're on the right track with free-spirited Aquarius. And your motto is, damn the man.
Damn the man, that's right. And they made us sound amazing.
I mean, I didn't read everything, but...
The lies.
So...
Where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? Damn the man. Yep.
Alright, we're gonna go with Bree next.
Why? There's a Cancer here.
Alright,
Hey, yo,
fine,
leave me
fine,
out of it.
fine.
No.
We'll go
No,
with
we're reading
Cancer.
Cancer.
We
Yeah,
already
Okay.
made a decision.
We'll go with
We're
the
learning
Cancer.
about Cancer.
I already know. I've already been through school.
No, we got to read about Cancer now.
I've already read about it in high school.
We're
Did a
gonna read
project
about
on
it again. It's gonna
Yep.
be amazing.
Alright. Yeah, but it hasn't been read from my book, What's Your Fucking Sign?
That's right.
Cancer, a human bullet journal. AKA the crab. Are you crabby? Signs,
Sometimes.
water, cardinal, and feminine. And you are ruled by the moon. On a good day, you're brave, nurturing, and passionate. On a bad day, you're stubborn, selfish, and passive-aggressive. Famously Cancer, Ariana Grande, Princess Diana, and Meryl Streep.
Oh, Princess Diana, that's
they're
such
good.
a
That's
good one.
Right?
They left out my
Mine is
favorite.
Gemini too.
Bully McGuire shares
yeah,
a birthday
I've got
with
to read
me.
Gemini soon because Gemini was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
If you're lucky
Wait,
enough
you-
to have a Cancerian in your life, you know what it's like to be loved, understood, and protected. The kind and sensitive people born under this sign feel everything deeply and lean into comfort and security for both themselves and those they care about, which is nearly everyone. But don't let that fool you. This cardinal sign knows how to take control, and they can be downright vindictive when fucked with. Get to know this sign better, and you'll see only the best in them. Working under a Cancer. Like Aries, Cancerians are natural-born leaders. Unlike Aries, they try not to be a dick about it.
Damn.
Wow. Really?
Keyword is try.
Yes.
Keyword is try.
Cancerians know that they can be a little particular, maybe even a bit demanding at times, but they also know that they have to keep their team happy if they want to be successful. Their hard-ass tendencies come from a fundamental need for shit to run smoothly. This sign cannot handle chaos or dust-ups or, well, speed bumps. So although they're happy to have a discussion about how things are run, they don't have any patience for people challenging their authority. Is that true?
When Brandon gets mad, he kind of shuts down. That's when you know he's mad. He doesn't talk. He doesn't speak. No facial expressions whatsoever. He just sits there. Exactly.
All right. So the Cancer employee. There's a reason you see so many Cancerians climb the corporate ladder. 2, in fact. They're really fucking good at their jobs and they're loyal as hell to their companies. People born under this sign are quick to take the lead and tackle extra responsibilities. They're also born for desk work. Give them all the spreadsheets and leave them the hell alone. And if you can drag their keen observations out of them, your company will be all the better for it. Want to keep them happy? Foster a work culture of stability, community, and consistency. How to get them motivated. Cancerians are the workhorses of the Zodiac, so you can bet they're pretty damn self-motivated. But if you want them to do their best work, tell them why it's important. Understanding and believing in their contribution appeals to their empathetic personality and gives them a foundation that they can fall back on if their motivation begins to slip. You'll also need to address any concerns that they have, and if they tell you they're not cut out for a certain job, believe them. They're not blowing smoke up your ass, they're being honest.
Already, right, because one of my pet peeves, especially at my current place of work, I literally ask whenever something sounds dumb, like, why are we doing something? And I hate the answer of, because I said so, or because it needs to be done. Like, I need a reason, right? Like, hey, go dump that trash. Like, okay, well, I'm not the only person who can do it. Someone else can do it.
Yeah.
There's got to be a reason why you're asking me to do it.
Yeah. Alright, so the Cancer meet cute. Cancerians tend to be introverts and homebodies, but they know how to break out the charm when they need to. This super observant sign probably saw you coming and decided whether they liked you by the time you said hello. If they caught you showing off, your chances of a date just went down in flames. But if you can prove that you too are an empathetic observer, you might have a shot. Hippie-ass Aquarians need not apply. Wow! Just know that while Cancerians can fuck around, they're more likely to want a relationship. Is that true?
I've been in mine for 3 years now.
Let's go. How to woo the shit out of them. When you meet up with a Cancerian, start taking mental notes immediately. Convert these to text later. You'll want to refer back to them. This sign is most impressed by someone who knows them inside and out, their likes, dislikes, childhood memories, upcoming doctor's appointments. People who can remember all the personal details are their kind of people, and since most of us can't, we have to write that shit down and set reminders. Other than that, just keep things low-key and give your Cancerian time to figure out who you are and how you feel about it. Or how they feel about it. Alright, and then between the sheets with Cancer. Although Cancerians love to lead in the boardroom, they'd really rather not in the bedroom. Don't take their reluctance to initiate as an indication of performance. This sign can bring the fucking heat. They'd just rather let go and enjoy, which is something they can't do anywhere else in life. Keep in mind that Cancerians only give as good as they get, so your shit had better be on point too. If they do end up unsatisfied after being overly generous, they'll resent the hell out of you.
Yeah.
How to whet their appetite. Time to break out those old school seduction techniques. Cancerians can be oddly old fashioned when it comes to sex. They prefer to keep things private, and the sex will always be hotter if they're in a loving relationship. When it comes to foreplay, it's all about romance. Take the time to set a proper mood with candles, caressing, and plenty of kissing before you move on to other things. The fact that their astrological symbol looks like the number 69 is no coincidence, just saying. Also, Cancerians tend to be visual people, so send nudes. Wow. Wow.
Send nudes.
Just send them. Fuck it. Alright, how to blow their fucking minds. Cancerians don't fuck. They make love.
They make love.
Wow, it really went there. And if you...
Sub was too much.
And if you shuddered just reading that phrase, then this sign might not be for you. But get past the semantics and you may find yourself really enjoying Cancer's intensely passionate and sensual take on sex. Intimacy is a must, so let your Cancerian know how much you appreciate them. Slip into the shower with this water-loving sign and let things get steamy. And make sure you spend some time on Cancer's fave body part, the breasts. Men want them, women want attention lavished on them.
Sue said sounds like a t-shirt.
Anybody else see Burner shake his head when they're like, yeah, the
Look,
boobs are
I'm
the favorite
blushing
part.
over here just reading his signs shit. Like, it's got me blushing. How to get what you need. Cancerians have a tendency to keep score, and that shit doesn't stop at the bedroom door. If you want something a little special in bed, your motto should be, do unto others. A Cancerian will match your enthusiasm and generosity. Move for fucking move. Getting them to experiment might be a different story. This sign generally likes to stick with the classics, preferring comfort over adventure. But they can be persuaded to try new things if you put them at ease. The more loving and honest the relationship, the more creative the sex.
But sub was too much.
I know, right? I said submit. Same difference, okay?
Hey, yo, Amber has stuffed crust pizza and is not sharing with the rest of us.
I know, right? The disrespect.
Right. And the last word. Navigating Cancer's ever-shifting moods isn't always easy. But with this insider info, you're a hell of a lot more likely to see the sweet, pillowy, soft insides of this hard-shelled sign. Basically, you just have your shit together, and if you could also smack down chaos and drama like you're spiking a volleyball, the Cancerians in your life would really fucking appreciate it. And your motto is, let me check my schedule.
Wow. So how do we feel about that?
I feel dirty, and I need to go take a shower now. I'll just read that.
I'm more of an ass guy myself, but that's probably the only thing.
It said boobies.
I know what it said. I'm telling you that it's wrong.
It's like not true.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so, do we want to do Gemini?
We gotta do Geminis.
Gemini.
That's your, mother-in-law sign?
That's my mother-in-law, that's Joey, that's Gab. So
Well, yeah.
That's gonna be great. I can't wait.
Alright.
My turn to judge. My turn to judge.
Right?
I'll judge myself, thank you.
Oh.
No, it's in my sign. I'm a judgmental person, remember?
Alright.
Yep.
You
You're
are
gonna love it.
delusional.
Gemini, the ultimate smartass, and you guys are smartasses.
Babe, you're the ultimate smartass.
These are
That's
facts.
He said yep.
AKA the twins. Your sign is air, mutable, and masculine, and you are ruled by Mercury. On a good day, you're adaptable, compassionate, communicative. On a bad day, insecure, flaky, and superficial.
Yep.
Famously Gemini, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Marilyn Monroe, and Kanye West.
Marilyn Monroe. Oh.
Might be.
Don't be fooled by this sign's reputation for superficiality. Gemini's thirst for knowledge and razor-sharp wit are no fucking joke. And that flakiness everyone gossips about, it's just amped up adaptability. These super capable folks can do anything they put their minds to, and they're always on the hunt for their next challenge, prone to people pleasing. Geminis often use their chameleon-like talents to become whoever you need them to be, but when people born under this sign are true to themselves, they're kick-ass employees, passionate partners, loyal friends, and a bright light in the darkness.
Yes.
100%.
Gemini is actually my compatible sign in friendship and relationship.
All right, well, I'll be on the couch. I'll have my stuff out in 30 days. I'm good.
All right, working under Gemini. No. No.
Parenting moment.
Mood.
Joey will be joining us, by the way, you guys.
Alright, I'm sorry about that, y'all. You might mistake Gemini's occasional bossiness for a desire to be the boss, but this sign's really not about climbing that corporate ladder. Don't get it twisted. They're super smart badasses who can totally run a company if they want to, but they'd much rather be a part of a team, which is why you'll usually find your Gemini boss in a coworker's cubicle instead of their big shiny office. They're also amazing at delegating and trusting their team to handle shit on their own. And that's really for the best, because Geminis can't make a decision to save their fucking lives. Their hamster never stops running.
Yeah.
Yup.
Alright, Gemini in the trenches with you. These multitasking masters can help you get a handle on any project. Not only are they incredibly flexible, great under pressure, and awesome at offering fresh perspectives, but they're also just fun to be around. Geminis love to make people happy. Sometimes that means bringing in cookies for everyone, homemade, of course. Other times it means busting out a stand-up style rant about the IT department. Oh, and they're handy as fuck. Broken copier? Not a problem. In fact, they're thrilled to do anything that breaks up the day. If they're forced into a routine, you can expect a rant about that too. The Gemini employee.
So true. Takes Mom 10 minutes to choose food at a restaurant, but I love her. She is handy.
Geminis are the utility players every team needs. These high-energy employees think on their feet, love a challenge, and can get more done in a fucking hour than any other sign in a day. They just need a creative, forward-thinking work environment where they feel free to share their gifts. Natural-born helpers, Gemini care more about fulfillment than money. Good news for you, but undervalue them at your own risk. This sign knows its worth, and as marvelous multitaskers who crave variety like it's chocolate, Geminis always have a side hustle they can bounce to.
Absolutely.
Let's
Oh,
go.
also, Amber's soon-to-be fiance is a Gemini as well.
It just sounds like all you're saying is that he's gay. Just say that.
Yeah.
Damn, Amber.
Oh, wow.
See? You see what I deal with? This is my baby sister.
All right. The Gemini meet cute. Charming, smart, flirtatious, funny. It's like Geminis were built for this dating shit. This multi-passionate sign loves a little of everything and too much of nothing. So you're just as likely to find them in a bookstore as a bar or at a park. Or befriending the produce guy at the grocery store. Striking up a conversation with Gemini isn't the hard part. Keeping up with them is, but it's well worth trying. Time spent with this sign can give you a whole new lease on life. Alright. Give me just a minute.
You're good.
You said Joey's a Gemini as well?
He is. Mm-hmm.
Striking a conversation with you the first time you guys met was more difficult than it needed to be.
Right? Anna knows
Sitting
about
right
that.
in front of you. Sitting
Anna
right in front
knows
of you.
about
I'm
that.
going to
Oh yeah,
text
he
you.
was right across from me. He was literally just maybe like this far apart. and he's texting. I'm like, so how are you? I'm good. I'm like, oh, okay. So, what do you want to do? Instead of telling me I look nice, you look nice.
Did he like at least explain that he was super nervous, or was it just
He's just texting me instead. Hmm.
My man decided he wanted to ditch me. That was his plan,
Damn.
but it
Didn't
did
you
not work.
ditch him? Didn't you ditch him?
That's not the point. Okay, I did not ditch. We did not go on the date. Okay, well, I just had canceled the plans. I did not ditch him. Okay, I went on another date. Okay.
That's
Sorry
better.
about that, y'all.
That's better.
I got a tickle in my
No,
throat.
you're good.
Anyways.
I did think on the first time that I saw Joey, I saw him and his sister, not knowing that they were brother and sister.
This
I thought
story
they were
is
married.
great.
I thought they were married. So I was like, oh, okay, well, there he is. Like I saw him, I was like, oh, he's cute. Then they walked in side by side. So I was like, oh, that must be his wife. All right. Didn't think too much about it. And then to find out that he's like, ew, that's my sister. Could you not tell? Because I knew that they think they're identical. I'm like, no, not when you're first meeting you. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Alright. So, how to woo the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Conversation is Gemini's currency, so other air signs will have an automatic in. But don't despair if you're an earth sign. Opposites can still attract if you bring a good sense of humor and a little curiosity to the table. Get some witty banter in your back pocket. Even better, Geminis love to laugh and make others happy, so playful repartee lets them know you get them, and that's the most important thing. Geminis need to feel appreciated and seen. The quickest way to fuck things up. Let your attention wander while they're talking. How to dazzle on your date. Geminis will try anything once. They'll also crack jokes the entire time. So you might want to skip the movies, go to something new together so you can talk about it, or go for the immersive experience. Do you know how much fucking fun it is to do an escape room with a Gemini? They'll have you laughing so hard you can't see the damn clues, but they'll still get you out in record time. Better yet, let them pick the place. There's a few things Geminis enjoy more than introducing people to new things to love. Well, welcome in, Joey.
He refuses to be on camera.
Well,
because he says he's not pretty enough.
Lame.
Yeah, we knew that.
Father, you're gorgeous.
Okay.
Bullshit. Alright.
Man's sexy as hell, won't even show his face.
Between the sheets with Gemini. Let's see.
That's what I walk into.
Allergic to routine,
I
wants
thought
to
that
make
was planned.
others happy, has a good sense of humor, insatiable curiosity, and one hell of a mouth. Where else could these attributes come in handy? You guessed it, Geminis are awesome in bed. Not only do these enthusiastic lovers get off on getting you off, but they also use their gift of gab to do it. Dirty talk and sexting are squarely in Gemini's warehouse, and because they're used to transforming themselves into other people, so is role-playing. So basically, sex with Gemini never gets old. How to whet their appetite. Everything you do with Gemini starts with great conversation, including sex. Playful banter, witty barbs, deep insights, it's all foreplay to a Gemini. That and some really imaginative dirty talk, and when you want to shut them up, a damn good kiss will do the trick. But Gemini also loves to see a little effort and appreciation. Surprising them with some new lingerie, a home-cooked gourmet meal, or even a weekend getaway will pay dividends in the bedroom. They'll hold on to those good feelings for a lot longer than one night. How to blow their minds.
All facts.
Luckily for you, it's pretty fucking easy to please Gemini because they enjoy all things a little more than the next sign, and sex is no exception. If you want to go the extra mile, make sure you keep things interesting with new moves, positions, and places. Your job is to keep them out of their own heads so they don't overthink it, like they do everything else. And try to keep up because Geminis are down for anything and their creativity is next level. Whatever you want to try, Gemini is here for it. Is that true, Gabs?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know if I want to talk about that.
I'm bashful. I'm Gabs. I'm bashful.
Oh, we show ourselves. You just gave me shit over here. So I had to call you out. That's what it was. Got it.
Nah, this man just wanted to show us Ria's cup.
How to get what you need.
That's exactly what you did.
Sex is easy. It's intimacy that's hard. But even hinting at what you need should be enough to get Gemini's attention. This sign is great at reading people even when they're a little distracted. Of course, there's always the option of asking for what you want. No sign is more open to suggestion and experimentation than this one. It's exactly what they need to stave off the boredom of routine, which is death for a Gemini's libido. Plus, their people-pleasing tendencies come with a kickback in the bedroom. Turning you on turns them on, so get yours.
Factual.
Wow. And the last word. Life with a Gemini is never boring, but at least now you know why. And really, that's half the battle. So next time their indecision is driving you up a fucking wall or they won't stop talking, you can be ready with the wit and wisdom they need to quiet the damn hamster. Be Gemini's sounding board. Let them know it's okay to be real with you and you'll have a fun-loving friend for life. Gemini's motto, okay, but why?
Papa Tony said,
No, you want to know what Wise's motto is? Yes, but no.
Yes, but
okay,
no.
but
Yeah.
why? Sorry, not
But
sorry.
why?
One of those signs is sorry, not sorry. I think it might be mine.
I think it is yours.
We're about to see. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. And I've used that one multiple times. Alright, so do we want to do another Chinese zodiac?
We are. So we have done Ryan's.
And mine. And Joey's.
Yours. And Joey's. So let's go with Amber's.
Okay, let's see what we got. I know this one's gonna make me sound way worse than what it is, but let's go.
It might
I was
not.
actually happy that I was actually some sort of saint.
I think she's the tiger. Joey's gonna do some of the readings for me. Because my eyes are killing me.
Yeah, I think you're right. Capricorn is the only one we haven't done so far.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Did we do Ryan? Yeah, we did Ryan's.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so we haven't done
Capricorn.
we haven't done mine or yours. That's right, Queen.
Ours is last.
All right.
Gursky, are you a Capricorn?
All right. So we're doing Amber's?
Amber's, yes.
Okay. She's a fire ox. She's a fire cow.
Rough.
It's rough out here.
What is she?
She's a fire. She's a
Oh,
fire.
so I must have read the wrong one then.
Okay.
Yep,
Sorry, my bad.
Way to go.
Yep.
I know.
All right,
Fucking up today.
the ox. Mine is the stabilizing force that perpetuates the cycle of life. I stand immobile against the test of adversity, resolute and impeachable. I seek to serve integrity, to bear the burdens of righteousness. I abide by the laws of nature, patiently pushing the wheel of fate. Thus I shall weave my destiny. I am the ox.
Wow, right there. You heard
Period.
that? Oh.
Gun show.
Oh.
Got Mike on stage right now. All right. Fire ox. Okay. This ox is a combustible performer and the type most drawn to power and importance. The fire element reinforces his native sense of control and determined temperament. As a result, he can be more forceful and proud than other oxen, with the exception of the quiet metal ox. She is materialistic.
Are you sure?
Yep.
It says on here Earth Tiger.
Nope. Her birthday, correct?
Uh-huh.
Because I know her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Which
I
is
know
when?
her birthday.
Yeah,
Huh?
which is when?
January
Uh-huh.
in the year of 98.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's prior to the 27th.
Google says you're wrong.
Google is incorrect because Google has multiple different types on there.
Google
But
said it's an Earth Tiger. I'm just.
But
again,
Go ahead.
I'm reading it exactly what it is.
Okay, go ahead.
Earth Tiger falls between January 28th of 1998 to February 15th of 99.
I don't know.
It's just going by the year on that. It's not going by the actual like gap.
Okay.
Anyways, she is materialistic and may have a superiority complex. Consequent. Wow.
Damn,
Noticeable.
Amber.
Consequently, she tends to eliminate persons or things she considers useless or inappropriate without attempting to see their true worth. She is objective and outspoken and can be harsh to those who dare oppose her.
Wow,
The
Amber.
the
You
fire.
have balls like that? Since when?
Oh my gosh, you all and your stuff.
I was just telling what we can't see that,
Hold on,
but I'm
hold
just telling you what Google said, and then when I read
on.
it,
Don't
I
trust
got
Google.
tiger.
Don't trust Google. Hold on, I gotta
What's
let it.
Google got to do with anything?
All right.
I know.
Do you see this right here?
No.
No.
No, we see your
Oh wait,
background.
hold on. There we go. All right. Let me let it focus. All right. All right. You guys see that? It's backwards. What's it? That's ox. There's the year, February 7th, 1997 to January 27th, 1998. She's
Okay.
she's
So
a
yeah.
negative fire ox. Right after that, right after starting on January 28th is the Earth Tiger.
Okay. That's so. It's just like when it calls me a horse instead of a snake. I don't know.
Nay.
Nay.
Nay, bitch.
Nay. All right. Let me get back to where I was. Sorry. All right. The fire element could turn his hardworking nature toward military service. With her militant tendencies, she will not hesitate to wage an all-out war against her opponents. The fire ox tends to overestimate her abilities at times and may show a lack of consideration for the feelings of others. Despite all this, she is basically an honest soul and will not take advantage of others if she can avoid it. Her family will benefit most from her labors as she will be very protective of her loved ones and will see to it that they are always well provided for. The fire ox will never shrink away when duty calls. She will most likely be flying. She will most likely be flying her banner high and leading the charge.
Lies.
That's very correct. No, I'm so
Lies.
Why are you looking at it like that at the camera? Like, oh, that's not true.
Lies. It's not true. Lies.
It is true. Very much so.
The lies.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
Her triangle of affinity. She's got the yes. Well, I'll message it, or Sabrina will message it to you. I don't want to
her
put
birthday?
it. Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh, it's January 20th, 1998.
I'm not putting people's stuff out there. That's not my job. I'm just here to read and.
It's her
The only
birthday.
numbers I
He's just
put out
here
on
to
the internet
read.
Story time with Dad.
867-5309. That's my numbers. So her triangle of affinity is the snake and the rooster.
The rooster.
The pretty little snake.
Your circle of conflict. So you conflict directly with any sheep. You're basically your three conflicts are the sheep, monkey, and a horse. They're the furthest away from you.
Gotcha.
Nay.
It's
Nay.
let's see.
We
Compatibility
snob.
and conflict charts for the ox. The ox will encounter her most serious personality clashes with people born in the year of the sheep. Anyone whose ascendant is in the hours of the sheep will also conflict with the ox. In the circle of conflict, the ox and sheep are 180 degrees apart and thus total opposites. The ox's direction or compass point is north-northwest, the sheep's is south-southwest. The ox rules in the winter, the sheep season is in the summer. The ox's fixed element is water, while its opposite, sheep's natural element, is fire. So it's weird because you're a fire ox. Let's see. All right. The ox. What is wise?
He's
What?
What is wise?
his
I
year
don't know. His birthday was
was
he was born 92, June
92.
15th.
June of 92? All right. Let's find out about you and your relationship. June of 92. Okay. Da, 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 da. When let's see. June of 92. Okay. He's a water monkey. He's a sea monkey. Wise is a sea monkey. That's funny. All right. Both signs have mutual reservations about each other, and with good reason. The clever and intricate monkey considers the ox too slow and unimaginative for his taste. The ox distrusts the monkey's schemes and cannot fully comprehend the monkey's ideas. They would actually make a good team if each were able to appreciate the qualities in the other that he lacks and learn to make use of their differences. The monkey is most likely to be the brain, while the ox is the brawn. If they can work out their differences, their partnership will bear fruit.
Well, that's why his name is Wise.
Yep, because he's the
wise.
brains.
So
He's the brains of the ox.
I see Anna put all the signs.
The new signs.
But
I don't
see,
believe that.
I don't go by those because in my book, Aries is March 21st to April 19th. And what's it say on there? March 11th to April 18th.
The new signs. Yeah.
Who came out? Who came with that?
The new sign that's in it is the however you
Ophiuchus.
that one. Stupid.
Basically, everybody got pushed to the left one. Aside from adding that, well, no, everybody got pushed to the left one, aside from Sagittarius, because the Sagittarius became the Ophiuchus.
You're the best, baby.
I ain't no Scorpio. Mm-mm.
All right. So we're going to go with Capricorn next. We're going to do Queen sign.
Wait, but even Gursky, he's a Capricorn. He was like, "Nah, let's protect it," So I feel like we should just protect it, and let's not.
All right, so we're gonna go with Capricorn.
God damn it!
Seriously, fucking misunderstood. Capricorn, aka the sea goat.
By the way, just a little plug, real quick. Mm-hmm. One of the famous fire oxes is Jack Nicholson. Just so you know.
Let's go. All right.
Amber.
So Capricorn, aka the sea goat, their sign is Earth, Cardinal, and Feminine, and they're ruled by Saturn. On a good day, they are responsible, ambitious, and driven. On a bad day, they are pessimistic, opportunistic, and cheap. Famously Capricorn, Dolly Parton, LeBron James, and Jeff Bezos.
LeBron James.
LeBron.
Control issues? What control issues? Oh, that giant pile of control issues Capricorn stores under their bed for safekeeping because they don't trust, well, anyone? This sign's reputation for being a hard-ass workaholic is well earned. But if you don't stop to get to know the real Cap, you might miss how enterprising, kind-hearted, and incredibly fucking funny they are, too. Plus, their epic dedication and discipline make them some of the best friends and partners you could ask for. If you can help Cap unclench, they may just turn out to be your favorite person. Well, Queen's my favorite person.
Did she help me unclench? Apparently.
Apparently.
The room was just cold.
It's cold.
Gursky said, sounded okay at first. I don't know now.
Mm-hmm.
Working under Capricorn. You would be amazed, though not a bit fucking surprised, at how many hardworking Caps land in leadership roles. Capricorn is a cardinal sign, which means they are the head bitch in charge. You don't question, ignore, or outshine a Cap boss. They earned their fucking spot, and they're not going to let anyone come for it. This sign also does not suffer fools. If you're going to work under Cap, you had better bring your damn A game. Those who do get to experience Cap's sense of humor in all its sarcastic glory. Capricorn in the trenches with you. Before Caps make it to the upper rungs of the corporate ladder, they generally still have some chill. In fact, you're as likely to find your Cap coworker cracking everyone up in the break room as you are to find them toiling away at their desk. This surprisingly social sign loves to have fun with coworkers, but they can also compartmentalize and crank out work no matter what office drama Karen's bringing today. With that unbreakable work ethic and some solid comedy chops, Cap makes a hell of a work buddy to have on your side.
Go cappuccino.
The Capricorn employee. What would Capricorns do if they didn't have to work? No one knows. When this sign wins the lottery, they use the money to buy a business, so they always have something to do. Not only do they love it, but they're also really fucking good at it. Caps challenge themselves and work their ambitious asses off to climb the corporate ladder. And because their self-worth is so often tied up in their professional accomplishments, they're easy to motivate. They don't do it for the accolades, looking at you, Leo. They do it for the respect.
Ew.
All out in the book.
The Capricorn meet cute. Your love story with Capricorn is pretty fucking unlikely to begin with our eyes met across a crowded room. This earth sign is too grounded and too busy thinking about work to notice you checking them out. In fact, you'll probably have to invent an excuse to just spend some time together. If you're on the hunt for a hopeless romantic, pick up a Libra. Caps are more interested in finding someone who's smart, charming, and settled. Add delightfully sarcastic to that list and you may get yourself a date. How to woo the shit out of them. Caps are serious, contemplative people who hold on to a lot of stress, and they need an outlet for all that shit. Laughter soothes their harried soul, so if you can bring the funny, you're already ahead of the curve. But combine a great sense of humor with quick thinking and common sense, and you'll have Cap wrapped around your little finger. This smart sign needs an intellectual equal. Someone who can keep up with their wit and ambition. Play it cool, though. They like a little hard to get.
No, I don't. I ain't gonna work that fucking hard. Absolutely the fuck not. Right, babe?
You worked through the text messages from Joey.
Right.
That I did do. That was patience. That's what that was.
How to dazzle on your date. Unlike Scorpio, Cap isn't down for trying Peruvian food on a first date. This Saturn-ruled sign is all about comfort. So basically, don't take Cap anywhere you wouldn't take your Grandpa Joe. Dinner at a favorite neighborhood bar would do the trick. Maybe following a stroll through the museum. Keep things casual, but make sure you look good. Caps have their shit together and need to know that you do too. A curated look speaks volumes, but you should also actually speak volumes about the many ways in which you have your shit together.
Mhm.
How to cut through the bullshit. During your date, you might think that Cap is trying to impress you with all that work talk. They're not. This is who they are. If you're in this, get good with hearing about work all the fucking time and listen carefully to the stories instead of letting your fucking eyes glaze over. This is a great way to get a peek at who your Cap is underneath it all. Getting them to talk about anything other than work is a huge accomplishment. Getting them to bend a rule is a fucking miracle.
I bend rules. Joey doesn't bend rules. I bend rules all the time.
It's military, though.
Alright, now to get a little spicy with it. Between the sheets with Capricorn. Capricorn might seem like the red room type, but they've had enough of fucking rules at work. Sex with Cap is playtime, and it's super fucking hot. If you like to take things slow, you better speak up. This sign can go from 0 to 60 quick. They know exactly what they want. They know exactly when they want you, how they want you, and where they want you, because they've been thinking about it all fucking day. But Caps can't relinquish control entirely. To really give it their all, this sign needs to be in a stable, committed relationship.
Aw, honey.
How to whet their appetite. How to whet their appetite. The best part about sex with Cap is how they let their imagination run wild. You could be sitting there having a conversation and have no idea what delicious debauchery is going through their mind. They're constantly fantasizing about what they want to do to you. So when you finally get down to it, Cap's motto is less talk, more action. Skip the fucking rose petals and just go for it. They won't be shy about sharing their fantasies with you. How to blow their fucking minds. Cap's engine might come with remote start, but they like to take things slow once they're in the driver's seat. In fact, they might be physically incapable of a quickie. So make sure you set aside some time, because Caps know in vivid fucking detail what they want. Blowing their mind is as easy as following directions. Make their fantasies come true and they'll never let you go. And make sure you keep things light and playful. Caps have enough seriousness in their life. How to get what you need.
I got kids. I have to do quickies.
Have fantasies of your own. This sign is all ears. Caps want to get creative in the bedroom and they like a sexy surprise. So they have no problem with you asking for what you want, and they're happy to pull an all-nighter to ensure you both thoroughly enjoy yourselves. Not only are Caps out-of-the-box thinkers between the sheets, but they're also snuggly sweethearts afterwards. You'll never have a problem feeling connected to a Capricorn. So much for that all-work reputation, huh?
I don't cuddle. I'm not a cuddler.
She's like, don't touch me. This is my no square. No, don't touch me there.
Once we've done the good, there's no. I was just connected. We were good.
She's
time
like,
to.
This is
Breathe
my
center.
no square. No,
That's right.
don't touch
Like,
me
no
there. Alright, so the last word. The only thing Capricorns can't control is their astrological DNA. But Caps are so much more than their meticulous disposition. Help yours mellow out and you'll see how smart, funny, and sensitive this sign can be. If you can pry Cap away from their fucking desk once in a while, they might just push you to be the best possible version of yourself. Capricorn's motto: work hard, play hard.
I like it. Bam. There you go. We read
I'd say
mine.
this is damn close, lol, surprised. Alright, and lastly, we'll do mine.
The fire sign.
The fire sign. Alright, Aries, one fiery motherfucker.
Nope.
AKA the Ram. Signs: fire, cardinal, and masculine, ruled by Mars. On a good day, passionate, fearless, independent. On a bad day, impulsive, selfish, and stubborn. Famously Aries: Vincent van Gogh, Chance the Rapper, and Lady Gaga. The first thing you have to know about Aries is they is that they have zero chill, but that's not a bad thing. The adventurous go-getters born under this sign win gold medals, start businesses, take to the streets for good causes, and generally get amazing shit done. They also can't sit still for 2 consecutive fucking minutes, have no patience for speed bumps, and refuse to lose, and if they do, it's not done gracefully. That means that you can often find these fearless folks barreling headfirst into the unknown like cartoon rams with anger management issues. Thanks. But armed with the right info, you can help bring out the best in Aries, and their best is pretty fucking incredible. Working under Aries. Aries isn't just a boss, Aries is the boss. The phrase fearless leader has never applied to any sign more than this one. Aries are just built for it, and they fucking know it. Aries bosses are crystal clear about what they want, never second guessing their course, and because they're so damn capable and optimistic, you can't help but fall in line behind them. That energy is intoxicating. Sure, their expectations can run a little high, like Snoop Dogg high, but they can also be passionate and magnanimous bosses that make going to work pretty fucking exciting. Aries in the trenches with you. Teaming up with Aries, get ready to feel unstoppable. Whether you're giving the orders or executing them, Aries is a fucking force to be reckoned with. And that confidence is delightfully contagious. But rolling with Aries means riding shotgun. These natural born leaders need to be in the driver's seat if they're going to do the impossible, which is always their MO. Show them they can count on you and you'll get along just fine. The Aries employee. If Aries was born to be the boss, then they'll make a garbage employee, right? Right? Wrong. Given the right opportunities and encouragement, people born under the sign make enthusiastic, innovative, and exceptionally driven workers. I can't talk, y'all. They'll gladly take direction and follow the rules while bringing their starry-eyed optimism to the drawing board when you need it. But this is Aries we're talking about, so yeah, you'll need to rein them in now and again. And detail-oriented is not on their resume. Just save yourself some trouble and foist the mundane shit onto the nearest Virgo.
Oh.
Wow. The Aries meet cute. Look for the person doing victory laps around the pool table or dartboard at any bar, and odds are good that you found an Aries. Does that sort of swagger appeal to you? Good, because you're in for a lot of it when you start hanging out with someone born under this sign. Subtlety is not Aries' strong suit, but at least you'll know when you've caught their interest, and once you do, these passionate extroverts will charm the fucking pants off you, literally. If you can keep up, you're in for the adventure of a lifetime. How to woo the shit out of them. These natural born leaders tend to do the wooing, so all you really have to do is get out of their fucking way. Let Aries show off, stroke their ego, and be ready for anything. But most importantly, do you. Not only does Aries love a challenge, but they also respect the hell out of an independent spirit. So show Aries that you have your own shit going on and let them enjoy the thrill of the chase. Then give them your undivided attention when they catch you, knowing that you want them but don't need them is everything. How to dazzle on your date. If your Aries is planning the date, you'll need to check your introversion at the door. In case you haven't noticed, candlelit dinners aren't really this sign's style. Zero chill, remember? If you're in the driver's seat, you want to challenge your date, show them something new, or get their body moving, preferably all three. Think axe throwing followed by Brazilian churrascaria. The kind where the waiters walk around with giant sticks of meat and feed you until you want to die.
Yeah.
Either way, be bold and put your fucking phone down. Aries needs all your attention. It's not true, okay?
I can't remember
Look,
that Brazilian thing. What it's called?
Between the
Always
sheets.
stuck on the food.
Between the sheets with Aries. Ever stay with someone who drives you crazy because the sex was just that fucking good? Yep, probably an Aries. Look, I hate this book. This fire sign was built for stellar sex, and they're here for it whenever, wherever, and however they can get it. After all, sex has everything Aries loves: action, passion, creativity, fun, and plenty of incentive to cross the finish line. That competitive drive can lead to some rather quick victories, but they'll be ready for the next match in no time, and luckily for their longtime partners, that fire never burns out. Hugh Hefner was an Aries, just saying. How to whet their appetite. Think of Aries like a gas stove with the pilot light constantly burning. It doesn't take a lot to crank that shit up to high heat, but you can skip the wine and rose petals. Most of Aries' turn-ons lie outside the bedroom. No, that doesn't mean adventurous balcony sex. Okay, that doesn't just mean balcony sex. It means they prefer intellectual foreplay, spend the day challenging each other, and Aries will be raring to go when you get home. If you want Aries to stick around long term, though, you've got to make them work for it for a while. Hey. How to blow their minds. Being with an Aries is all about giving as good as you get. In lighthearted competition during battles of wit, and of course in the bedroom, those first two often lead to the third. With Aries, there's less make-up sex and more mind fight sex. So be impulsive, show your partner you're ready to play, and encourage creativity. Most importantly, don't be shy. Aries has no patience for modesty or for lingerie with laces and hooks. Go with the snaps. And remember, Aries approaches sex with the same vigor that they approach everything else. So limber up and stay hydrated.
Some juice?
Sure.
Juice? I just tuned into.
How to get what you
Zodiac.
need. This is where the Aries ego works to your advantage. They want to know they're the best you've ever had. That means that getting what you want is as easy as asking for it. At least during. Aries is not the shag and snuggle type. That's bullshit. I like to snuggle. Just saying. So if you ask them to spoon afterward, they may die a little inside. They'd rather connect with you over leftover Chinese food in the kitchen. Now that works too. That
me.
fucking works
That's
too.
me
okay?
right there. Yes.
One word of caution. If you're the monogamous type, you should pump the brakes and have a conversation. Aries tends to spread the love spread the love around, but they're also upfront about it. I do not spread the love around. Okay?
Right.
It's written in a book, which means it's fact.
It is not fact. It is fiction.
It's not Google. It's not Google.
Ayo.
Yeah, it's published, so therefore it's got to be real. It's got to be right.
Alright, the last word. So now you know that Aries is basically a headstrong, high-energy human shot of cinnamon whiskey. But you also know that being around an Aries can help you go harder, love deeper, and get shit done. As long as you're straight with folks born under this fiery sign and don't mind participating in the occasional MMA fight, you can have one hell of a relationship. Aries motto, sorry, not sorry.
Spicy bitch.
Spicy.
Rawr.
Rare.
So do we feel that any of this was somewhat true or
A
not
lot
at
of
all?
what was in there is true, and then there's a bunch of stuff for me that's not true. Like,
okay,
you know,
like
Damn
the
near
snuggling.
everything for mine was true.
Yeah.
I would say so. Yeah,
pretty
second
accurate.
opinion.
For the most part. For the most part.
What about you, Mr. Cancer?
Like I said, there's only one part that I really had a problem with. I'm just more of an ass guy myself.
Oh, okay. So the titties was wrong. It's more ass, but other than that, everything was.
Yeah, that was pretty on point.
I think mine was pretty on point. Anna said, "I like this book. I think this book, instead of like, you know, again, they do with the Capricorn for hard workers and stuff, which I mean, maybe,
look,
but
the
not
whole
like how
reason
they
I
make
picked
it
up the
sound."
book is because it used colorful language anyways. I was like, we need to lighten this shit up a little bit, and this works.
Oh, yeah.
I read the front of it, and I was like, oh, let me read the back of it. And as soon as I read the back of it, I was like, this is the book.
Wait, what about titties? So, Burner's more of an ass guy, not titties. That's it. My sister-in-law said it's in her Amazon cart. She's getting the book.
Right. Right after this,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
searching it.
Yes, it's a good book. I like it. I'm gonna read everybody's sign. Anybody that I meet, what's your sign? Let me read it.
All right, so do we want to do some one card pulls real quick before we end it?
Yeah.
All right, so because we don't have much time left, we're just gonna do one card pulls. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Look, we have very enthusiastic people. All right, we'll go with Ryan first. Ryan, I want you to think about what you want. Just think about what you want to happen within the next 5 years. And like I said, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional tarot reader. I'm just going to read what's in the book. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. All right. All right, and your card is the Queen of Wands, right side up. So let's see what we got. If I can find it, I'll be doing good. Alright, Queen of Wands, upright. A mature woman with an innate authority over others, deep inner strength of will, relaxed self-assurance, a complete absence of uncertainty, and a sustained sense of purpose that adapts flexibility to achieve its ends. She is well liked by those she dominates because she does it with such grace and skill, projecting an aura of stability and security. Does that resonate with anybody in your life?
I'm going to be completely honest. The thing I was thinking about was successful in the streaming industry. So
that works.
Very nice.
Relaxed self-assurance. Yeah.
Flexible scheduling, basically.
A complete absence of uncertainty. So, yeah. If you like it, you like it. Alright. Who's next?
Right here.
Birder's next. Alright. Let me mute my mic because I'm going to shuffle and it sounds terrible.
That's what Nate said. Nate said it sounds terrible. She was doing this yesterday. It's pretty loud. Sounds like she's breaking the desk. Karate chopping it.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard it, so alright, we're gonna fan the cards out. Alright, think about what you're looking for in the next 5 years, Burner. You know the deal. And you got the sun in reverse.
We're all gonna die.
Oh, God.
Damn.
That's what I was thinking about. How did you know?
Sounds terrible. If I could find it, we'll be doing good.
How could you lose the sun? It's gigantic.
It's huge.
Here it is.
Like
Okay, sun.
You're muted here.
The sun inverted, burning of superfluous material, withering away of excess, pitiless exposure of essentials, crisis of personal identity, a force of nature, impersonal ordeal, and period of difficulties.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I mean, what did that make you think of? Like, what's the first thing that came to mind when you started hearing those things?
Well, everything just kind of sounded negative.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Yeah. That's the thing with the inverted cards.
Most of the time, yeah. I've gotten quite a few of those.
Some of the time, yeah, and then there's other times where it doesn't sound so bleak,
grim.
Mm-hmm.
What were you thinking? If I'm allowed to pry?
Oh, I want to be headlining a major show as a DJ.
If I may, too, I mean, a lot of times inverted cards mean like breaking down prior thought lines and deconstruction of a prior idea. So,
Very
and
true.
you have just gone through a name change, and you're still trying to find your sound. So it may just be a rebuilding.
I like that. That's good. That's not bad if you see it in those lights. I like it.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. I was shuffling and my cards decided to fly everywhere. Alright, who we got next?
I think Amber was the next one to raise her hand.
Ew, she put Milo in there. No, don't do it.
Alright, so who wants to go next?
He's trash. He's so disrespectful. If you've seen how this dog does, no, the way he looks at me, ugh. Look at that. Look at that. He doesn't even like give you the time of day. That's how he is. He's just like, no, I'm not
Seems
about
like
that
the
life.
most cat-like dog.
He is he's like attached to her. Like when I say he would die if she just leaves for like a week. He wouldn't eat. He wouldn't drink water. Look at the ugh.
Tiger.
Alright, so who we got next? Who wants to hear next?
Amber was next.
Amber? Alright, think about it. Put it out into the universe.
Alright, hang on. I gotta focus.
He's so
Let me
cute.
know when you're
I
ready.
love videos of him finding her hiding in the house. Yeah. 'Cause he's trash. Just like her.
Oh my god.
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready now.
Alright, we got the 7 of Cups in the upright position. 7 of Cups. I should have shown y'all's too. I didn't even think about it.
Oh, we get it. We're not special enough.
You know what? Kiss my ass.
Amber's the favorite now, apparently.
Well, thanks, I'm full.
Alright, 7 of Cups upright. Unfulfilled promises, visions of success, passive victory, error, deception, initial advantage is lost, empty sentiment, vain imaginings, and wishful thinking. And hearing all of that, how did you feel? What did you think? What was the first thing that came to mind?
Well, because the question was, is like, you know, if Milo was gonna stay alive, so I guess not. I'm just kidding.
Damn, Amber, that went so dark.
I was just kidding. I'm kidding. No, but I am, because I'm currently trying to figure out what I want to do for my career. So I was just thinking if I would ever get settled to thinking of like what I was gonna do. But yeah, but which is true because I'm still up in the air. I still don't know what I want to do.
Trash.
Alright, who we got next? Joey.
Oh,
We're going to go with Joey next.
Got it. Joey's got it.
Alright, Joey. Think about what you want. Put it out into the universe. Put power to what you think.
I don't even have to think.
We already know. All of us know.
Okay, yeah. Let's go. Oh.
Better be some good shit.
It's gonna be fucking horrific. And I'm just gonna be like, well, I'm gonna go just disconnect now and just not come back. Thanks. Not coming back with the milk, Ryan, if this is bad, just so you know.
No! It better be good, I swear to God.
He doesn't want to lose his dad.
Stability.
All right, you got the
Anna
Three
wants
of
to be
Cups
next
reversed.
after Joey.
You got the Three of Cups reversed.
Oh, fuck.
Inverted. Sensuality, excess, carried away, frenetic delight, Epicureanism, indulgence, excess, surfeit? I don't know how to say that, and reveling.
Wasn't too bad.
Reveling in the glory.
Yeah.
Bringing home the milk.
The reverse ones that I
An
got were
abundance
total
of milk.
shit compared to that. That was a good one.
That was a
Wasn't
good
bad.
one.
Yeah.
So we might be seeing some good things in the future, Joey.
Saying what? Now, say that one more time.
Oh, wait.
Why don't
It
you
was
listen?
the-
Sorry.
No, I was looking up the big word that was in there. So I got really way distracted by the big word, so I went and started to Google that, and then I just completely blocked out the rest
All
of the
right, so
description.
Three of Cups was sensuality, excess, carried away, frenetic delight, Epicureanism, indulgence, excess, surfeit, and reveling.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Now, if we would have had it upright, just if it was upright, it would have been abundance, good fortune, happy outcome, fulfillment, completion, enjoyment, celebration, rejoicing, and merriment.
Fuck these reverse cards. That's all I'm saying. It's like
What?
the
He
Uno
turned
reverse.
his camel. He laughed, dude. He
Wow.
laughed.
This shit here, God.
Alright, Ryan, no
man.
milk.
No milk for you, Ryan. Sorry.
Son of a
Look,
bitch.
I don't got abundance of it apparently, so
He's still searching.
I'm still gonna be searching. I'll be a while. I'll be a bit.
I just wanted stability in my life, and Raw Nation's the most stable I've been in a while. You can't leave me
But
yet.
to be fair, the other one wasn't that bad either.
No, it wasn't.
I
Till she
mean-
read if they were upright, what it really would have been, you know,
She
like
just
that
had to
was...
ruin all the good things that I was like, oh, maybe that sounds a little good. Well, if it was up, you'd have abundance and just greatness. And I'm like, well, okay. Just gonna go
Okay,
jump
Anna,
off my bridge.
Anna wants to be next.
Okay. Alright, think about what you want. Put it out into the universe. And just say ready whenever you are.
Just a real quick question, too, before we continue. Queen, is this how siblings are supposed to act? Because I think my siblings were broken.
Yours are broken.
What, me and my sister?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
broken.
we're broken.
No,
She
my
said
most
Bree
of
and
my
Joey
siblings
now.
are broken.
Him and his siblings.
She's trash.
So you ready, Anna?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Literally in my phone, when it rings, it says, "Sister, dear trash is calling."
God.
Yeah.
Now change your name.
So Anna got the Knight of Wands. Ooh, that's bright. The Knight of Wands.
Mm-hmm.
Flashbang.
Upright.
was like, it's quiet. Because she's looking for it.
Alright. Knight of Wands. Upright. A young man who is hasty and rash, who acts quickly without thinking, sometimes in violent ways. His temper is explosive, and when it erupts, it scorches anyone who is near. If he does not immediately act, he falls into an indecisive state of mind that paralyzes him because it makes him see both sides of the question equally until at last he seizes on some unconsidered course merely to free himself from doubt.
Interesting.
She said it better be good, Wicked.
No. We are dysfunctional as fuck. But we do love each other, yes, this is true.
He's ass.
Just call Anna ass. Ooh. I'm not feeling that.
Get him.
What's she gonna do?
Like I said,
Nothing.
take what resonates, leave what doesn't.
She gonna beat that ass. Is what she gonna do?
She could try.
Shit talking.
I'm sure Queen would help her.
Oh yeah.
All
Just yeah.
Alright, Gabs, you ready?
Yep.
We're gonna save Queen for last.
No, I'm not doing it. It's just too disrespectful.
Oh, you are. Alright, Gabs. Think about it. Put it out there. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alrighty, you got the Hierophant. Upright.
Show the camera.
Oh, sorry. Can you see it?
That's a cool card, actually.
It's the Necronomicon deck.
Your mini you decided to say hey.
Get out. See?
Ow.
Alright, the Hierophant. Upright.
That's okay.
Tradition, authority, religion, commandment, code of honor, duty, history, the past, weight of precedent, priest, minister, church, temple, morality, confession. That's a
What
whole
you got
lot.
to confess? What you confessing, girl?
The only thing I can think of is breaking down my religious trauma. I don't know, man.
Where you hiding them?
Dang.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna pry onto what you were thinking.
I was thinking of my career goals and my family's happiness, like making sure that our house was bought, my school was done, I got a good job. Maybe I'm hiding secrets. I don't know the secrets yet.
All right, Queen.
Nope.
Yep.
Pass.
Hard pass.
Think about it.
I keep getting reversed cards.
You
All
might
of them
not
are
this
reversed.
time. Come on.
You're not putting enough good energy into it.
Alright, if it's reversed, then just don't even read it. You just set it right back in and be like, okay, we're gonna wrap it up. Let's read somebody. That's what you do.
Optimistic thoughts. Let's go.
Alright. Let's go. If it's reversed, put it away. If it's reversed, put it the fuck away. I don't want it.
It's the
Upside
queen.
down.
It's the Queen of Swords, reversed.
I don't want it. I don't want it. What'd I say? I said such
darling, you're
bullshit.
getting it. You're getting it. I want to see what this says.
Not enough
And
good
it
energy.
would be the Queen of Swords, and then turn around and it's reversed.
All right, Queen of Swords, harlot. That's what it
Damn.
says, harlot. Inverted. A mature woman, outwardly attractive and graceful, but sly and unreliable, apt to make cutting and hurtful comments when she feels in a spiteful mood. She uses her personal appeal to manipulate others. Those who give their love or their loyalty to her often regret it. She never lets her affections get in the way of her advantage.
Done. I'm doing
Reasonable.
no more readings ever.
And that is your card. If I
Reasonable.
can get it.
Can't see
There we
it.
go.
Hold on.
Let me see.
Shit.
Reasonable.
There you go.
Wow. That it's like that. It's like that.
It's like that. Gursky said, LOL, oh my god. Alright, Gursky, you want to be the last one? Or do we just end it here?
Apparently, I am a sloop. I mean, I'm a harlot. I manipulate shit. Yeah, it's just disrespect.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm telling you, all I've been getting is
no,
reversed
please,
cards.
no, laugh my ass off. Alright, well, guys, I would just like to say I appreciate each and every one of you being here. And as I said, don't take these tarot readings that seriously because I do not claim to be a professional about this. It is for entertainment purposes only. This was just a little fun extra. And I absolutely enjoyed having all of y'all here. And everybody in chat, thank you so much for chatting and having a good time with us.
This was a fun time.
Heck yeah.
So, I'm just playing someone. Oh, okay. So, some fun little things, some fun little announcements. Raw and Uncut is now on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and Spotify. So you can find the Raw and Uncut podcast on all of those. It is under Raw Nation GG Uncut. And just check us out on there. Give us a rating. Show us some love if you want to. And do you have anything for events or anything, Queen, that you want to throw out there?
Events wise, let me make sure. We do have the Raw Nation anime watch party on the 16th. We have our cults also. Raw and Uncut Cults, September 9th. Yes, part 1.
Yep.
And then that's for this month as of right now. I will be planning a couple of community nights. Those will be coming up here soon. So keep a lookout for that. I don't have dates as of yet.
Right. Thank you, Gursky. We appreciated you being here. But,
yeah.
Well,
I would just, again... Huh?
Sorry, your paranormal
Sorry.
storytime podcast. Sorry, I apologize. Your paranormal storytime podcast will actually be releasing tomorrow on all the platforms at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific time.
Awesome. So all of you who did not get to tune in for that whenever we did it live on Twitch, you will get to see it live on all of those platforms tomorrow at 3 p.m. You said what time? 3 p.m.?
3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific time on Amazon Music, Spotify, and iHeartRadio.
Do you have a tweet ready for that, or should I put one?
It's all you, brother.
It's all you.
Got it. Thanks, Brett.
I would just like, again, to say thank you all for joining us. At the top, we have Amber.
Trash.
And then we have the amazing Queen of the East, who is hopefully going to start doing more streams soon. We're super excited about that. And then we have Ryan Relish, our awesome stream team lead.
Let's go.
And then we have Snowman Burner. He is on
Trash.
Kick. Ryan is also on Kick. Check him out.
Trash.
And then we have the Great Gatsby, who is also on Kick, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And they are all part of our amazing stream team for Raw Nation. And if anybody is interested in being a part of Raw Nation, please don't hesitate to join the Discord. We always have lots of fun things going on in there. As they said, we have the anime watch party. We have podcasts going on. We're always looking for more people to join us for those. If you have suggestions for the podcast, don't be afraid to put your suggestions in. We're always looking for more stuff to do that people are excited for. And does anybody have any final words they'd like to say before we raid out?
Don't read the reverse cards.
And
They're
stay
terrible.
cool. Stay cool. I don't know.
And stay in school.
All right.
Burner? Any final words?
No.
Nope. Gabsby?
Crash.
No, just thank you guys for having us again. We appreciate it.
Of course.
Of
And as
course.
always, mine is you are smart, you are kind, and you are important. Always remember that. And our awesome man in charge, Chaos, do you have any final words?
I just want to say that I appreciate what you guys are doing. I'm excited for this podcast and where it's going. Be on the lookout for a new logo coming out for these lovely ladies and their podcast. And we're always looking for more and more people to come in and join and have a good time, whether it's a podcast, playing Fortnite, Apex, Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege, Sun.
Hey yo.
and more. So please reach out to us. Come out and have a good time with us.
Sounds good. Alright, so we are going to share the love with Ageman. So stick around for that raid and show him some love. And until next time, love your faces.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.